here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds.
And now, please welcome your...
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Reds.
So, almost ready to get underway. And pitching in this game, Hunter Green.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And there's a strike.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Up and in, and that's ball two. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Alex Bregman digs in now.
1-0.
In the dirt. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2-2.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Inside. And the count's full.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he gets Bregman. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now it's Devers at the plate. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And that's outside. And that is ball one. That one missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
And Devers hits that one. Hauls it in. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Check out the Red Sox lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Now batting Tristan Casas. slider clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one is downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's down and in. A slider missed. Hard hit right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's out number 3. And the Red Sox leave 1. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Cincinnati. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Garrett Crochet.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. And that's through there for a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 1 down. Here's the lineup for the Reds.
Second, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field.
Batting third, second baseman.
1 down. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Right through there for a strike. And now the 0-1. There goes Ellie. Next offering is fouled back. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Batting fourth.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Stevenson started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. Fights it off. He'll see another. De La Cruz off of first with 2 away. And down on strikes. That ends the frame. So one left for Cincinnati. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Great American Ballpark, Trevor Story comes up to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. That's in there. That's strike one.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And a swing and a miss there.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Ball one low.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Steer. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter,
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that one is lifted in the air. Friedel on the move to the gap. Snags it for the second out.
Batting 7th, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Abreu hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Pitch misses inside. Ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Boots it. Still able to fire over.
He's safe.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. That one's upstairs, ball one. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Pulls that one foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner on the go. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. One left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Look at me. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. Look at me. He's swerving. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. I am a boss. I make the
bottom of the second. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Stuart Fairchild.
Stuart Fairchild.
Crochet back to work. And takes low for ball one. And that one pulled foul. In the air, left field. Durant gets under it. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Spencer Steer in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That pitch gets the inside corner, and the count even at 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That one ripped, but foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Nice grab. What a play. Inning over.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next,
timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So the batting order turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Led this game off with a double, but they weren't able to drive him in. Across the letters at 99. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Bregman in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And a foul ball. Green picks to first, and he's back safely. Rafaela, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground, 2 ball. The underhand flip. There's 1, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. And we're back.
Leading
and now it's going to be Gavin Lux.
Designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
That one almost got him. The 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Next offering upstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's down and away.
He's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ground ball, Casas. And he handles it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now it's Austin Hayes. That's outside, and that's ball one. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-0. In the air, out towards right center. Rafaela pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Friedel at the plate and takes high there. Right through there for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Swing and a miss. Crochet gets the strikeout. Reds down in order, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Cincinnati, Devers now.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And ball one. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for
he kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Go ahead run on base, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
On the ground to the
That's
left.
a foul ball.
And it's just foul. That was close.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Devers at second. Casas on at first with nobody out. Good job to fight that one off.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him! And that is a big first out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fair ball. Devers headed home. He'll score, and the Red Sox have the lead. Hayes fires it in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Two on, one out. Abreu getting ready to hit.
Ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate.
No strike.
Second and third, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one for strike one.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Out to short. Sends it across to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong struck out swinging his first time. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Out to short. Tosses to first. Out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Reds nothing. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. De La Cruz tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. That misses the zone, and now 2-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that misses. 3-0.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings and he breaks his bat, and they put the tag on him for the out.
Now batting, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that's in there at the knees. That one fouled hard the other way. Red Sox by 2. And now 1-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Fairchild in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Red Sox leading it by 2. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit. There's a strike. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one upstairs. Snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting,
Jamer Candelario. Now at the plate, he's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Fairchild, the lead runner at second. Steer on at first with 2 down. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
That one
No, that's
just
it.
misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two on, 2 outs. And now the count is even. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Now this is in the air down the line. Abreu has a beat on it, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Got him looking. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Rafaela, in his 2nd season, 24 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 1-2. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
So digging in, Jarren Duran, 1 for 2. Outside, 1-0. And the right-hander deals.
No, that's too high.
And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slurve, but couldn't find his zone.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 in this one. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. One out and a runner at second. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That one inside. Look out. Out to short. Tosses across to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Raffy coming to the plate now. And first offering is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Ground ball to the right side. In plenty of time to first. And Devers is set down. And that is that. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Reds 1. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Gavin Lux. Crochet back to work. On the ground to third. Throws to first. Out. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Fly to center his first time.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
0-1 down. Check swing, and that's a ball.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Headed towards the corner. Abreu on the move towards the line. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder,
TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch misses.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Going, gone. A massive home run. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.